Well, what you want to do is face the dragon and get the damn gold. Now, okay, so now I also propose to you that there's a symbolic structure to the world. It's a meta structure, I would say. I think these categories are truly real, and they're basically this. There's unexplored territory, there's explored territory, and there's you. And unexplored territory is the source of great riches, and it probably will kill you, and explored territory is your culture, and it crunches you into submission and conformity and turns you into a civilized being, and you're stuck with both of those. And then there's you, and you're kind of admirable and cool, and you do a lot of decent, wonderful, amazing things, and there's things about you that are just horrible, and you know about them, and you're stuck with them, and that's the world. That's the landscape of the world. And what you'll see, if you pay attention, is that ideologues will tell you part of that story. So environmentalists, for example, will say nature, that's pristine beauty, natural harmony. It's a paradise, especially if there are no people, it's a paradise. And then culture is a rapacious monster, and human beings driving that culture against nature are monsters of a sort, and perhaps there should be fewer of them. It's like, yeah, hey, it's a good story. It's even a mythological story, but it's only half the story. The other story, you could think about it as a frontier myth. That's Star Trek, or Star Wars for that matter. We'll put it in context of the frontier myth, the myth that drew settlers into America, say. It's, well, there's a wild, savage landscape out there that can be conquered by and settled and stabilized by civilization, and it'll be the heroic pioneer who does it. It's exactly the opposite story of the environmental story, which is actually why I think the environmental story eventually emerged. The frontier story had a lack in it, missed half of the world, and so the other story had to come up, and it did. And if you take both of those stories, even though they're exactly opposite to one another, if you know both of those stories, then you know the whole story. And it's really weird, you know, because one of the propositions of formal logic, it's a fundamental proposition, is that something can't be itself and its opposite at the same time. That's true for some sorts of things. It's true for logical claims. But it's completely wrong in this particular situation, because things are what they are and they're opposite at the same time. And that makes it very, very difficult to, that's why a dragon hoards gold. It's like, what's up with that? Well, it'll eat you. And it will. But it has gold. Well, so what do you do about that? Because it's paradoxical demands. Well, what you want to do is face the dragon and get the damn gold. That's what you want to do. Well, you have to be a paradoxical being even to do that.